Has anything changed in your fitness post-pregnancy and having kids?
I mean, both my pregnancies, I kind of like just let go and had a blast. I put on 25 kgs both the times. And like my gynecologist and doctor was like, I don't know what you're doing and why are you doing this? But I was like, I know I shouldn't, because actually, if you can, most people should actually try and be in a certain, weight range. But I think I just kind of got carried away. I mean, I tried to eat healthy, but because of my Punjabi genes, it was very difficult. And I was enjoying and gorging a lot.
Yeah.
So post that, it was obviously very traumatic because, obviously getting back to shape or, getting back, even though I did a lot of yoga during my pregnancy also.
Yeah.
But just generally getting back and managing, with the baby and things like that, it was slightly difficult. But I'm happy that, I had such people around me, whether it was Anshuka, my trainers, kind of, just giving me inspiration and, pulling me through.
We've always known you for being this unapologetic person and being herself and not, shying away from who you actually are. Where does this self-assurance stem from?
Yeah, I get asked this a lot. I don't know, I think that self-assurance stems from being happy.
Yeah.
Being happy with yourself. Being content, which is also difficult to find that balance. But I do know that you should be content with what you have, whatever situation you are in.
Yeah.
Try to make the best of that. And in that sense, you have to just, hold your confidence and just kind of be like, okay, this is what I want. And this is the way I want to do it. Or this is the way I think is, what is right.
Yeah.
And no one knows what is right for you, what is right for you apart from yourself. What you think is right in life is the right thing.
You've always said that you're a very positive person. So does it bother you when someone tries to disrupt that positivity?
Yeah, I mean, I have no space for negative people or negativity in my life. It doesn't affect me. If I find a person negative, if I find a person that's, not on the same happiness zone as me, I don't want to be with that. I don't want to talk to that person. I don't want to be with that person. I think because life is too short.
Yeah.
You need to surround yourself with people who are on the same positive level as you. You look at life like, deal with it, of course. You have to deal with everything. Nobody's life is like 100% perfect. No matter what you see, even whether it's the biggest of stars, being photographed and things like that, doesn't mean that everything is hunky-dory.
True.
But you have to make the most of what you have. So I stay away from negativity as much as I can.
Just disconnect.
There's no place in life, for that. I have too much going on.
And, you said in a recent interview that actually you were the one who, broke the stereotype that women can work after marriages and kids and stuff like that. But your offers started increasing more post-marriage.
Yeah,
how are you trying to find that balance with the family, with the offers coming and everything that's happening?
I mean, my priority is definitely my family, my children, my husband, my parents, my sister. They are my priority. They are everything to me. And my children need me. I know that because I'm always tempted that. Like now, in 2 days I'm leaving for Hansal's shoot.
Yeah.
I'm starting Hansal Mehta's film, and I'm already there's a knot, a feeling in my stomach that's turning because I have to go. And I'm going to leave Taimur back with Saif, and one parent is always there.
Okay.
So Saif has been shooting. He finished Adi Purush, and then now it's time for me to work. So we keep taking turns.
Yeah.
But I know it's still difficult. It's the hardest thing to do is to get away.
Right.
So obviously I'm always tempted. I should do one more film, or the offers are so good, or this role is so good.
Yeah.
But acting is my passion, so I have to just pick up for it and just do. And it's okay. I have to sacrifice a few good scripts or good films, but it's worth it because I get time to spend with my children, which is of utmost priority.
And you did a show where you got perspective on so many other women when you spoke to them on your talk show. Women go through so many stereotypes on a daily basis. How exactly do you think, what have you learned and what have you soaked in after talking to so many great women?
I think that the show was so amazing because there were so many people that actually came and spoke their heart out. They kind of actually used it as a platform to, you know, touch upon topics that probably, you know, at that time nobody was even talking about.
Right.
But it was so nice to hear everybody that, you know, through here that then they felt comfortable to sit with me and talk about it. So that was something that I felt, you know, extremely like amazing, that I got to meet so many people. And I know that women, there's nothing that women can't do. I think somewhere there's just this internal feeling, this gut that we have, that is just like, okay, what we can do, what we do is right.
Yeah.
And most of the time I think we are.
I agree.
Yeah, I know. I feel so too.
And you know, I asked this question to Malaika also a few months back, that when you girls go for brunches, we love it. We love seeing the paps. What is the topic of discussion? Is it fitness? Is it you know, talking about kids?
No, it's not fitness. It's not kids. I can't tell that to Pink Villa. That's a $1 million question.
Okay, so see, so Malaika was like, we always talk about who wore what in the West, and like, you know, we're commenting on that.
Yeah.
Like that.
See, that's what I'm saying. The fun is that everyone wants to know what we talk about.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. That's where the whole thing is. So that's the $1 million question. Okay. So I mean, it's about, you know, I mean, the fact that everybody likes us is because I think we stand for love, loyalty, friendship.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we like dressing up, we like being together, we like having fun, we talk about, the conversation goes from like A to Z in like 2 minutes, because we have so many things sometimes to talk about. We've not met for so long that I think 5-6 of us always are like talking about different topics.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is that, you know, it's warm and it's loving, and it makes me feel like comfortable, happy, and like being with my friends is something. It's like coming home.
Right. And lastly, before I wrap up and we jump into a small rapid fire, I just want to ask you, did you happen to watch Vikram Vedha, and what's your take on it?
It's just absolutely fantastic, and like the storytelling, the performances, just everything about the movie. And also, like, I love watching these commercial blockbuster kind of movies, you know, like action and that vibe. So, and I think like Saif and Hrithik are just outstanding in the film, and everyone should watch it, and I'm sure everyone is going to watch it.
Yeah. And I'm going to ask you a quick rapid fire for 2 minutes. How much time do you take to get ready? When you have to get ready?
Like, I'm actually the fastest actor I think that gets ready.
Really?
I don't have patience, so I'm always like let's just wear it, whatever, chalo, come on.
Okay. What does your ideal cheat meal look like?
Like, it has to be like pizza and French fries. I'm a big pizza girl. Everyone knows.
Okay. An actor you think is really fit?
I think most of our actors are so fit, but I think Deepika is like supremely fit.
Yeah. What does Karina's lazy day look like?
My lazy day, what does it look like? It's just like, I just like hanging with my boys, like we listen to music, or like we're just, you know, like chilling together, we're cooking something, you know, things like that. I like doing something obviously with the boys.
A lifestyle change you would want to make but you can't get rid of it?
A lifestyle change, actually, you know, I've done a lot of lifestyle changes which have automatically happened.
Yeah.
You know, like post-marriage, post-children. So I think there's nothing that I would want to change at this time. Most of my vices are gone.
What is Temu doing right now?
What is he doing right now? He's just come back from school, and what is the time? It's 3 o'clock?
It's 3:30, yeah.
Yeah, so he's doing an English lesson, and then he's going to go to his karate taekwondo class.
Okay, what's the most Kareena thing Saif has adapted?
I think my lingo. Guts, mess. I think that the whole world is talking like that.
Yeah.
It's become the Gen Z lingo. Suddenly everyone's like guts and mess. And I'm like, I want credit for all this.
I have a group of girls called Guts.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So.
Yeah. Okay, lastly, if you would recommend yoga to someone, who would it be?
Today everyone's doing yoga, right?
Yeah.
Today everybody, I think today I don't need to inspire anybody. Most of us actors are super fit and looking amazing. So I think everybody does yoga. Anyway, I don't think like anybody needs to be forced to do it.
Awesome. So with that, we come to an end. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To watch the full video, click here. पूरा वीडियो देखने के लिए यहाँ क्लिक करें.